Alright, HadesOmega here. Welcome to one of the last episodes in the HadesOmega Solar Garage project. So yeah, it's online and it's been running for a couple days, and yeah, so check those videos out. But in this episode, we're gonna go over like the leftovers. Okay, what parts I had left over, and so I guess I'll just combine this in one whole episode. I'm gonna go over the cost. Okay, so I went over to cost like in the middle, and I kind of ordered most of the stuff, and then like, yeah, it's just always like I gotta go Home Depot and buy this, I gotta go buy this, I gotta order this. So like there's a lot more stuff that I ordered, and I wound up not using some stuff. So that's what this part of the video clip is about. Is about the stuff that I have left over or I need to return. Okay. And so I'm glad that I'm kind of done with the project. It was many hours and days and weeks working on this. Okay, like I would just put time off of work and I would just stay here and work on stuff. Okay. It was a lot more work than I thought it would be. Okay, is what I'm gonna say. But in the end, it's just a solar panel system with an inverter and a battery bank, and it's just the biggest thing that HadesOmega has ever built. Okay, so what I'd say. All right, so right here in this box, I got a box of most of the leftover stuff. Okay, and so we're gonna go over it. I'll kind of just go over the big stuff, the stuff that we kind of used up. So these are all the extra wires. For the most part, I used up pretty much all the AC wiring that I bought. Okay. Yeah, this is all that's left of the DC wiring. Okay, for the PV wiring. All right, the extension cord that I bought. I think this is what a 6-gauge wire, something like that. And then there's just a lot of miscellaneous AC hard wires. Okay, what did they call them? Solid wire. Okay, with the sheets on and everything. Okay. So I kept them just in case I might need it for some kind of other project or whatever. It would be nice to have them handy. Only if they were like kind of long. Like these are about a foot long. Okay, I've got a lot of this MC, this metal clad conduit that I might be able to use for something else. I don't know. Might come in handy. I got like a bunch of them. Okay, just kind of a couple feet of it. There's nothing in it. Those are just the extras from when I ran the outlets. Okay. The outlets took a long time to run. Okay, I still have the MC4 connector. All right, so I can use this for something. I don't know. We wound up not using it because they were just directly connected to the solar, the inverter and all that stuff. Okay. All right, so there's that. And I have a lot of this 1/0 cable. Okay. I still have a lot of this 1/0 cable. Man, it is so big and hard to work with. Honestly, if I was to do it again, I would probably just go with a bigger, like maybe like a 2-gauge wire or something. I don't know, or a 4-gauge wire. I didn't really need this big a wire. But hey, if I'm gonna upgrade my system later, they say to use the biggest wire you can get. Okay, so like if you want to upgrade later, then you can. Okay, so I don't know. This is about that. I got that much left, man. So that's about 5 feet or something. Okay, it's enough to maybe wire another battery. So if I do want to add onto my battery bank, add another one in parallel, then I can. Okay, and I still it's pretty much the same for the black wire. Okay. Okay, I got some of the extra grow watt stuff. We'll take a look at that in closer later. I've got the shrink tubing. Okay, this is the shrink tubing for the 1/0 cable, the battery wire. It came in a kit. And speaking of, I still have. Man, they're not in here. They're not in here. I don't remember where I put them, but I have 2 more battery connectors. All right, the lugs, or yeah, I have the ring terminals for this. Okay, I still have 2 more, so I can still think this is very nice. It all came in a kit and everything, and was it wasn't nice to work with, but it was a good kit. It came with everything you needed. I just want to say, okay, I have this. I think it's Renogy. I have these branch connectors. All right, I wound up not using them. So if I do want to add some more solar panels in parallel, I can use these in the future, okay? But they're only 10 bucks. I'm keeping them. I have an extra breaker, okay? If I want to use this for anything else, I got another breaker, so it's a 20 amp breaker. I have one 3/8 connector left, so I can use that for the breaker. And I have one of these clamps, these wall clamps for the conduit. I still have one left. Oh, I have, excuse me, I have two 3/8 connectors, okay? I actually have to buy an extra pack of them. I ran out. I was using so much of them. I still have quite a bit of these serrated nuts, okay, for the batteries. I should have the studs. I should have a couple studs left over too. I don't know where they are right now. I can't find them. I have one of those copper battery bars that we made out of a copper pipe. Okay, I still have one left over. I could use it for something else. I've got, for some reason, I still have 3 battery bars. I thought I only needed 2, but I don't know, for whatever reason I got 3 battery bars. Maybe I got an extra one. I'm not sure, man. But yeah, I got 3 battery bars from the Vericore batteries. Okay, we could use it for something else. Maybe. I still have that. This is a ground. It's like a little green bolt or screw for I think it bonds the ground to the neutral is what it's supposed to be for, but I didn't use it. Okay. And I got what's left of the extension cord. Okay, this is the extension cord that we used for the AC input. Okay, to get the grid power to the inverter. Okay. I may be able to use this for something, okay. And that's it. That's all. That's everything that's in the box. So let's go take a look at what we got left here, real quick. Okay. So this is where the wireless kind of dongle for the Growatt inverter came in. I just used it to put the extra parts in. Let's see what we got in here. All the documentation is in here, okay? This is the manual for the BMS. All right. And I will go over I will do an AAR about the whole project in another video. This is the manual for the battery monitor. This is the manual for the Wi-Fi device, okay? This is some software I guess you can install on your computer, and then you can hook it up. I guess you can connect to the USB or the serial port and do stuff with it, but I just use the Wi-Fi device. And these are the extra cables left over. So I think these cables are for if you want to connect the inverter to another inverter. Okay, so you can buy the exact same model inverter, and then you can connect them together with these cables. They'll talk to each other, and you can connect them in parallel or do a split phase. So I'm not 100%. In the future, I may get another inverter and do split phase, but man, I'm telling you, I think the system is pretty much maxed out as it is. I should probably get either more solar panels or batteries if I want to do that, because then you're just sucking power out of the battery. But the system can handle it. Okay, my battery bank is pretty powerful. Okay, so that can handle like a lot, 250 amps, and that we're not even pushing it that much out of it. Okay, so that was what's left, and then I have this box that I'm going to throw away. Okay, I've kept the box. I kept the box for like however long I've had the inverter. I didn't want to throw it away unless just in case the inverter didn't work, okay, or I needed to return it for whatever reason. I have a box to return it, but it doesn't look like I'm going to return it. So I'm just going to toss this box now. It's just taking up space in my garage. One thing I will do is keep this. All right, I'm going to cut this out of the box. This is the little sticker it's the same sticker that's on the inverter, and it has all the information about the inverter there. I'm just going to cut this out with a knife. Maybe cut the serial number out too, and then I'm going to just paste it on the project board, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this is going to go bye-bye. And all the extra, I think there's some foam in there too. This is, oh, actually, this is what's left of the project board too. I'm going to use that
for my Super Cub. I'm gonna use it to reinforce the trunk on my Super Cub. So that will still get some use to it. Okay, this is all the foam that was in it. Okay, and some of it was the foam for the batteries. Yeah, these are the ones for the battery. These are the ones for the inverter. So I'm gonna just chuck all this. I don't need any of that stuff. So it's a nice box. I might be able to put something in it, but that's okay. I just don't got the space for it. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna go bye-bye. Okay, what else do we have? I still have a handy box. I think we were supposed to use this for the whatchamacallit, the ground wire, and I wound up not using it. I just let it come out of the wall because literally somebody, like when they built this house, they drilled a hole straight through the drywall, and then the ground wires just came in through there. I was like, okay, is that normal? I think there's it's a Cat 5 wire that comes through there. So yeah, they just freaking drilled the hole, and then that's it. Called it a day. Yep, we'll just leave a hole in the wall. So they could have at least put one of these plates with a hole in it, so it looks a little nicer. But it doesn't matter. It's behind the toolbox. You don't see it. You can't even see it, man. You can kind of see the ground wire running back there, but that's it, you know. Okay. Yeah, so I have that little black blank plate. I'm gonna try to all this stuff here. I'm gonna try to return. Okay. I've got these conduit hangers. All right, I still got 3 of them, so I'm gonna try to return it. I opened them, but I didn't use them, so I'm gonna try to return those. And then I have these rain tight compression connectors. I wound up not using this. I think this is for EMT. This didn't work with the rigid stuff, man. I tried to use it, and I opened it too, so yeah. Yeah, I wound up not using that at all. It didn't work with the pipe that I bought, okay? So I think that only works with EMT, I guess. And then these are these conduit straps. All right, I'm going to return these two. I wound up not using any of those. Those are the 3/4 conduits. 1 hole strap is what it's called, okay? So that I have that left over. And this I will be installing. This will be a different episode. I will be installing. Oh, here it is. These are the extra connectors, okay? The ring connectors and the studs. I should probably put that along with all that stuff right there, okay? So that's just my spare parts box, just in case. I still have one more conduit body. I don't remember. I can't find the receipt where this thing is in, so I'm just gonna keep it, I guess, and use it for another project. I don't really need it for anything, but it's fine. So this is one I don't end up not using. I just bought it just in case. They're cheap. They're like $5, so I'm not gonna cry over it. And then I have this Everbuilt mending plates. Okay, so what I'm gonna use this for is I'm going to mend the parts that are sticking out of the rafters. Okay, I'm gonna try to reinforce the rafters with this. Okay, because I've got like bolts and stuff, the lag bolts sticking out of some of them. I'm gonna use this to fix that. Okay, so hopefully, and then that's it. So this will be a different episode. Okay. But yeah, I'll show you the final product on that one. Okay, but yeah, so the system's up and running, and that's it. Those are all the spare parts that I got. So the next clip of this video, we're gonna go over the cost. Okay, I'm gonna go over all the costs and all the extra stuff we had left over after installing all this stuff. Okay, no. We're gonna go over the cost of all the components we use to put all this together. Okay, and like Mr. Prowse says, the wiring is the one that costs the most. Definitely the wiring is. Yeah. Just to wire up this garage was a lot of money. Okay, I just kept on going back to Home Depot. Oh, I need this. Oh, I'm gonna need some of this, and yeah, man, it's rough on the wallet. So these are the extra conduit I have left over for the metal clad stuff, just in case. And that is it. That's everything I have left over. Okay, yeah, in the next clip we'll go over the cost. All right, I will have to update all that though. It's gonna take a little while to compile that list. Yeah, so I got a pile of receipts here, okay, and I still got all this stuff I've got to try to return, okay? I've already returned all the stuff I bought from Lowe's. So all I got to do is go to Home Depot and return all this stuff. Maybe I can do it all in one run. I've been trying to do it. I've been trying to go to Home Depot and then return like 1 or 2 things or 1 or 2 receipts, and then yeah, so it's just But Home Depot is cool like that. I think you get like, here we go. Must return all items for a full refund. I don't know what that means, but return policy. Okay, return policy. It expires in July, so I still got like yeah. This one says 90 days right here. I think some of them are different. Some of them have more days. See, this one says 180 days. So I guess it must be on like whatever you buy or something. I'm not sure, but this one is good until September. So like their Home Depot is totally cool with that. You know, I think they understand that like people have these projects, and then they buy all this stuff, and then sometimes you don't wind up using it. And then like, what the hell am I going to do with it, you know? So you just return it, okay? So but someone else could use it, you know? So that's what I'm going to say. All right, so yeah, in the next clip we'll go over all the juicy details on the cost of this system and whether it was worth it or not. We'll see. All right, here's we go.